Okay, problem number 19 involves Bob again, and this time he wants to establish a fund for a future home. And the question is, what lump sum must he deposit in an account that gives 7% annual interest rate, compounded monthly, in order for Bob to have $70,000 in the fund at the end of 10 years. Okay. In the pink there, it says compounded. So I know this is a compound interest problem. So A is equal to P times 1 plus R over M raised to the n power. And remember that N is M times T. Now, since they asked the question, what lump sum must he deposit? P, that's the principal that you deposit. So I'm looking for P. And then the interest rate is 7%. That is here, but you'll use 0.07. And it says compounded monthly, so my M would be 12. And then I have an M over here as well. And the $70,000, that's what he wants to have. He wants to have $70,000. That's the future value, or the future amount A. And then time is 10 years, so the 10 goes here. So N is going to be monthly 12 times a year for the next 10 years. And that is 120. And that is my N right here. So N is 120. So A is $70,000. P, I have no idea. That's the letter that stays in there. Little r is 7%. But that's a 0.07. M is monthly. Monthly, that's 12 times a year. And then N, I calculated, is 120. Now, I'm going to solve this in 2 steps. The first step is going to be grabbing my calculator and doing all of this in my calculator so that I get a number right here. And I already did that. So when I got my number, it was 1.005833. I think the 3's kept going because I got ... on my paper here. Oh, sorry. That's not what I got. That's what I got when I did the work in the parentheses. Okay, raise it to the 120th power. So do all of that I've highlighted. That would be 2.009661377. That's the answer I got when I did all of this up here. I typed in the parenthesis, the 1, the plus, the 0.07 over 12, close the parenthesis, raised it to the 120 power, and I got that 2 point blah, blah, blah number, okay? All right, this is blue and this is blue. So my last step is I'm going to take that light blue number and I'm going to divide it by that teal blue number. And the number in the teal blue is still in my calculator. So all I have to do is hit 70,000 and then hit the division sign on my calculator and then use that copy and paste feature that I showed you in class and copy and paste this behind the division sign and follow me over here. And when I'm done, P should be $34,831.74. That's how much money they need to deposit today. They put it in an account. They walk away for 10 years. The bank is going to invest that money for them, and then they're going to give them 7% compounded monthly. So every month they'll recalculate the interest at 7% and add it back into that account, and keep doing that. And when he walks back 10 years later, there should be about $70,000 in there. Yeehaw.